Welcome back to Oblivious Maximus. We are roaming again.
We're in my sitting room.
In your sitting room, and we are sitting.
We are sitting.
But the reason we are doing that is because we are fresh off the last ride, Flatspot World.
Yeah.
And we had some chats to some people.
Fondly referred to as the Drinking Olympics.
The Drinking Olympics.
For me.
But we had, it was like for 5 days in a row of shit.
Oh, yeah. It was a lot.
Started off with the live pod, which went great.
Yep.
Huge shout out to everyone that came along to that.
Yeah, thanks.
And you played a gig afterwards, or that was part of the live pod.
Yep, which I had know now that talking in the front room and trying to be engaging in whatever, and then having to go yell a couple hours later was like the most tiring thing I could possibly do.
Yeah, I was like, watched a bit of you, and then I was like, I gotta go sit down.
Yeah,
because I just talked.
Yeah, I was gassed. So, but it was super fun. It was a blast.
And I guess like then there was that day, heaps of people came out. Then the next day was the High-Vis gig. Yep. Which was packed at the Bendigo. Crazy. For, every person we knew. Yep. And it was like, okay, great. 2 of those things would have been heaps.
Yeah, that's 1 week.
that's 1 weekend.
That's 1 week of social commitments.
Yeah. And then the next night was art show with Joel, which we'll cut to in a little bit. Yep. And then for us,
Dying Fetus,
supported by 200 stab wounds, which was unreal. Yeah. Dying Fetus sounded amazing.
Yeah, one of the sickest bands out, and yeah, the show was incredible. But yeah, it was like at that point, I was like, maybe I've signed up for too much.
maybe signed up for too much. And luckily we did get a good spot in the Northcote Theatre,
right under the aircon,
right in front of the aircon. Otherwise, that venue would have been absolutely disgusting.
It was steaming in there. So thank God for Lachlan Watt standing under an air conditioner as we entered the venue.
Yeah, and we're a few. Gigs in a row at Northcote Theatre getting a table.
One of the great. Okay, so for those who don't know, if you're not going to the Northcote Theatre mezzanine, you're fucking up because there's a bar up there, there's toilets, there's a balcony.
Great view,
and a bunch of air conditioners. And a bunch of tables.
Yeah, so if you're not in the pit, get on the balcony.
Get up to the mezz. Meet us up there.
Meet us on the mezz. Great seeing Dying Fetus. How they are still that good is unreal.
Yeah, absolutely bonkers.
And 200 stab wounds. Great to just see some fat blokes just giving it a go, much like us.
Yeah, it's the music version of this. No, they were incredible. I'm stoked that Dying Fetus have come here a few times, and they haven't really. I don't think they've had the tour that suited them before.
Yeah.
Whereas this was the package that suited them. So it's awesome. And yeah, great for 200 stab wounds to come with a band as good as Dying Fetus.
Yeah, fuck yeah. Yeah, it was, and I guess that show had already been upgraded and then sold out again, which is fucking psycho.
Yeah.
And those 3 things in a row would be enough. That would be enough. And then,
but wait,
there's more.
There's more. Then we did a podcast the next day.
We did a podcast the next day with Disdain or Dischain.
Dischain.
With the addition of Tom Sweetman. Yep. We talked about it on that episode, but Robin from Timepiece and No Barriers was meant to chat to Tom Sweetman.
Yep.
And we pipped her at the post again.
Yep.
But
she lost that voice.
Yeah, she on vocal rest.
On vocal rest. One of the great gags of shows, just having that "don't talk to me" as your lock screen.
Yeah, having that on the phone is very funny. But yeah, so Tom Sweetman joined us for the chat.
So at some point he'll do No Barriers, but until then, you've always got us.
You've always got us. But thank you for Sweetman for coming on again, and to Nathan and Zach Vinko for coming on the pod again. We got to show some Americans A1 Bakery, which is always a treat.
Yep. My friends Andrew and Emily got to come see one of the most psycho lineups for food that's gone viral.
Yep, always worth it.
Yep.
The rumor mill Kanye came here once.
Everyone's talking about it.
I don't think that is actually true at all, but a bit similar to the guy dying in the press. Kanye went to A1.
I thought there was a photo of Kanye in there, but then I said that to Zach, and he was like, someone said it was AI, and I was like, well, that checks out.
Nah, that was before AI. That was, maybe Photoshop.
Yeah.
So. And then that night, we were at the beer garden at Howler.
Oh, yeah.
For you trying to man this table. What was the strategy? So trying to keep an area at Howler. So if you've been to Howler before, great beer garden setup.
Yeah.
Actually, I think for me, ideal watching shows at Howler.
100%. It rocks.
Like, in between bands, you can be hanging in the beer garden. During footy season, they have the footy on. Except that sort of came a bit undone on Friday or Saturday. Sorry.
They had every work Christmas party in Melbourne.
Yeah.
In the front bar.
I don't know what it is. I think I forget how crazy this time of year is.
Yeah.
And I think also like maybe because I haven't worked full time for a bit, and also because I'm always in venues for either comedy stuff or going to music stuff. I'm like, oh, fuck. Like, this is not something that everyone does.
Yeah.
And now it's crazy.
Now they're all here.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, I guess the front bar, again, bit of feedback, venue feedback, a key feature of this podcast. If you've got a sold out show in your band room, maybe don't also sell out the front room.
Yeah.
Because then no one can go anywhere.
And also have possibly the loudest music.
Oh, yeah. And Otis said it best. He just said it was just like they looked up house music on YouTube and press play because it was just indiscriminate, like, oof, oof, oof. But yeah, so Matt Roberts was kind enough to book a table for 15 people. What they provided for 15 people sat maybe 8 of us.
Yes.
But good on him and them for getting us in the door.
Yes.
But then thank God someone didn't rock up to a booking that appeared to be for like 30 people.
Nice.
And me and Matt were just like on it like a hawk and basically
secured the area.
Well, Matt went and asked, how long do they have? And then the guy said 15 minutes. And basically at like 15 minutes and 1 second, we were back up at the bar like, can we have that table? So we moved, and as we moved, someone smashed a glass, so it worked out awesome. So we made a real commotion, but then took over an area, and then I reckon while everyone else went and saw Timepiece, Secret World, End It, and Scowl, I spent 5 hours
manning the area,
making sure random punters didn't enter the.
And you almost made it to the end of the show, and then a group of boys,
a group of random co-workers found their way.
Yeah, not a single gal with them.
Slipped through the keeper, and then we're sitting there. But then I think we kind of bullied them out just by sheer volume after a while. But yeah, so that was also. So that's day 4 of the Drinking Olympics.
Yeah, and Scowl and End It, fucking awesome.
Yeah, so I hear.
Yeah, I pipped your door spot. It was interesting to watch, like, and definitely Secret World have leveled up since the US tour. Great to see them back here. And they've just announced some more shows for early next year. First headlining shows in Melbourne. And
they're playing at the Retreat.
I'm so interested to see how this goes.
I can't wait.
I haven't watched a band play at the Retreat other than like walking in there late at night and just catching the end of whoever.
Yeah.
I haven't seen a band there for a while. And yeah, that'll be interesting to see.
It'll be fun.
It'll be interesting to see a venue that is mostly populated by early 20-year-olds.
Yep. People smoking ciggies and lining up for that dunny.
Yeah, lining up
groups
for the
lining up for groups lining up for a cubicle
to get in the work sheds. Yeah, so and great to see End It. They were fucking awesome, and Scowl. Last time seeing them was with Tsunami, and again, kind of like a band who has obviously played a ton since they were in Australia last and sounded great
and gassed up heaps. Yeah.
So that was the end of day 4. and then
watch this. There's day 5.
There's day 5 where we had possibly the biggest event of all.
Yeah.
Which was the Flatspot-Last ride showcase.
Yeah.
Kicked off a little bit early. We went in early to chat to a couple of people.
Yep.
Which we'll
be in this
We'll
video.
be in this at some point. Which was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
We again secured an area at the Exford across the road. So that was good to kind of go back and
have the
breather from the show, get in the daylight.
Yeah. Again, venue feedback. Big venues, the great downfall of the big venue is nowhere to be.
Yes.
That's not in the room.
Yeah, nowhere to be, not in the room.
So in between bands, you're in the dark, underground in the city on a nice day.
I wonder if the Exford knew what hit them. I wonder if they knew they'd be making that many espresso martinis.
Yeah, and the limoncello spritz got a real workout as well. But no, also 170 Russell don't miss you with those beer prices either. So they're on the hit list. They join the Prince Band Room as most expensive alcohol in Victoria.
Shame.
But yeah, the Exford, amazing prices over there. They can afford to.
They know how to do it up at the Exford. And if it's not with Chris Franklin, it's
us.
It's us.
But yeah, gig was crazy. Tons of people there.
Near-death experience. Great to see them. While a friend of the show, Gio, was in town.
Yep, Gio.
Fresh off a bachelor party, a Bucks party.
Feeling a bit dusty, but got together in the end.
Yeah, did great. Disdain, just solid as. Pokey background.
Backdrop.
Went hard.
And then I can't remember whoever came up to me and said this whole show is just going to be competition for funniest backdrop.
Yeah, funniest backdrop. And then, the Chain.
Yep.
Unreal. Secret World, smashed it again. And Iron Mind. Oh, end it.
Yep.
Then Iron Mind.
Yep.
Iron Mind just went for the logo.
Oh, yeah.
Backdrop. That was sick.
Yeah, the boys got a bit surprised by the logo request, from what I understand.
Yeah, caught them off guard a bit.
Caught off guard.
And Scowl, obviously, awesome again. And then Speed just finishing off the day with just an all-timer.
Yeah, it was sick as.
Yeah.
Lots of fun.
Just every time seeing Speed, they just level up again and again.
Yeah.
Crazy pit. Some young kids really... very little consideration for their own safety.
So also some very normal people learning what a pit is the hard way.
Saw a lot of people walking out in a bit of shell shock. But I think that is to be expected these days.
Yeah.
But great day all around. Loved it.
Yeah, so we filmed a couple things with some crew at the fest and with Joel. And so now after this little chit chat, well, let's going to flood on in.
I'm going to throw to Ben to chat to Joel. Over to you, Ben. Thanks, Ben.
And that's how you do it.
Yeah, I got it. Thanks, Ben.
Thanks, handsome Ben.
Where are we today, Aaron?
We're at Noise Complaint.
Yes.
Yeah.
The gallery. With Joel.
Hell yeah.
Here.
Thanks for being here.
Thank you so much for having us, Joel. This is an impressive body of work, man. It's very amazing. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Yeah.
It's a dream come true. Mad shout out to Noise Complaint Creative Agency.
Yeah. Sick.
For having me. So
yeah.
Cool
we were just saying before how everything looks different in your mum's garage to it now being
in a gallery.
On a wall in a gallery. How are you feeling?
I feel honestly like this is beyond my wildest dreams. And I do think it's some of the best work I've made. And seeing it not in mum's garage really confirmed that. And I feel like it's very lucky. We come from a world where everyone's having a go at something kind of wacky, you know?
Yeah.
For me lately, or in recent years, it's been painting and sculpture and whatever, alongside music. But I hope that everyone comes in and, is also brave enough to then be a freak in their mum's garage. And
exactly. Yeah, I think also to do that and then come to a city you don't live in and to put it on as well is like a big move. And I think with the stuff that we do, it's gives you kind of the encouragement to be able to do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
100%. touring in bands for 15 odd years, I hired a van, I packed it myself, rigged it up so the paintings wouldn't get damaged, and drove 10 hours here while my brother sat next to me working from home in the car. And, to us in our circle, that's like nothing, but I don't know how many people would dare to do that.
Yeah.
But hopefully that becomes more normal, I guess.
So I was fortunate enough to be at the art show you did last year in Sydney.
Huge.
Because timed out great that I was also playing there. So this has worked out awesome for me 2 years in a row to just be at your shows, coincidentally.
Come next year.
Yeah, I'll just, wherever it is, I'll be there. But how is this different from the last one?
Good question. Last year was really my first go at it.
Yep.
I had a lot of amazing advice from some friends kind of in the music world.
Yep.
So Shal, Sean Allen, even Ed from China Heights have given me some pointers over the years. So that was cool. I think I learnt a lot from that first show. It was related to one of my music projects, Coletto. It's kind of an art project, but predominantly sonic.
Yeah.
Whereas this is just fully painting and sculpture.
Yeah.
So really tried to, for myself in my practice, take that leap outside of, music, which has never really been comfortable, but kind of became that.
Yeah.
And now I'm really just trying to push the visual artist side and challenge myself there.
It feels like an identity thing as well, because you're like, I'm known as this person to these people, and now I am trying to feel confident in almost like coming out and going like, no, I'm actually, this side is what I'm investing in and trying to foster.
Totally. And I think that's what I'm hoping to normalize, and I know a lot of my friends normalize, is we all have a crack at things kind of out of our comfort zone, but we have, I guess, the love and the support in the room to really champion us along. Sam Octagon from Iron Mind, he's really given me a lot of advice in recent months, a text here and there, a phone call here and there, little pointers that have really pushed me in the right direction. And I think when you're out there having a crack at whatever medium it may be, no matter how novice you might feel or out of place you might feel, there's always someone that you probably know or half know that can kind of push you along.
100%,
so that's been a big learning as well. It's like, all right, who does this resonate with, and who can I, who else might we be able to connect with through this stuff?
And who can I lean on a little bit to kind of
totally.
Get we always sort of look for those people that can kind of lead us the way a little bit.
Totally.
Well, I think for even us doing this stuff, what are other people doing? How do you do it? And then, there's other things too, even just video stuff, making fun of the rig here before, but hey, seeing someone else do something, then you're like, how did you do that? Because,
dude, honestly, Well, I think ultimately, I hope whoever walks in over this weekend is inspired to have a go at something new, or to whether it's sketching in a little notebook or to bloody journal or whatever. I am hoping that, because that's what going to things like this or even shows have done for me. It's made expressing yourself, as heavy as that can sound, normal.
Yeah.
And so that's the heart of this. You know?
Well, it's hard doing it, like you were saying before, without the music, because the music, I think for a lot of us, we're used to being on stage with an instrument or having a band behind us. And doing that solo is fucking hard. Yeah.
Totally. I mean, music will always be a part of my life. I'll always create music. I think it's still one of the most amazing mediums to play with and grow through. But I'm learning as I get older to not limit or be afraid to experiment with other things. And I actually really admire people who do that or have a crack at it, because the more I'm trying to do it, the more I realize how challenging that is, and to do it tastefully and to evolve that as a practice. It's like a, you have to surrender to it, and all the weird little prompts in your mind, in your gut. You have to really follow your gut and be patient with it.
And putting this show together, different show last year. When did this show kind of start for you? Was it a lot of ideas you already had, or was it something that took a while to come to fruition?
I had, so the show's called Grotto, which is inspired really a whole bunch of stuff, but really I've had a real connection to Mary from my upbringing, my Sicilian heritage. I'm a Catholic. I'm pretty progressive Catholic to exist in this little subculture of ours. And I've been enamored by like the grottos, like all through Italy, and like you see an old Italian person's house. There's often like a concrete grotto in the front garden. So I've been enamored by this kind of these images for many, 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 many years, and I wanted to lean into that, but really. What the grotto is to me, amongst other things, is like leaning into those eerie, almost like caverns of darkness and trying to let the light in and really like unravel part of yourself that you could easily run away from. So I hope people connect with that in some way.
Yeah.
But it's ultimately an optimistic show to let the light in wherever it might be scary. So
I mean, it's good to know that. I hear Grotto and I think Hugh Hefner.
Scary.
I mean,
That's a dark path.
It's murky waters.
It's fucking waters. Yucky
I
waters.
get Hugh too.
Well, before we started doing this, I was like marveling at this because of the light on it. And I was saying to Duck before as well, I was like, I like the big one. Big one looks like a portal.
It does, yeah, totally.
Yeah.
So there's me interpreting. I'm getting good at this.
You're very good. You had other comments before, and I was like, wow,
This guy gets it.
should be a curator or something.
For anyone else who needs that, yeah, it was actually just Duck.
All right, okay. Yeah, the true genius. We already knew that there.
Yeah.
Shout out, Duck.
Yeah, we're curators in a respect, you know.
You curated a few playlists.
Yeah, I love a bit of curating.
That's true. The other great coincidence of this weekend was, or this week really, was us doing the live show the other day.
Yes.
It did a big
Best night of my life.
did a big raffle draw, and thanks to Joel for winning the prize.
Well done, mate.
It's the best week of my life.
Yeah, like
How are you going to beat this?
Even for the record player alone.
I want a record player, art show.
We got to get it set up in here.
Yeah, we should do another raffle.
Dude, honestly, High Vis played 2 shows, one of my favorite bands. Speed play on Sunday with a million other bands. It's the best week of my life.
Yeah, it's worked out great. I mean, it's just so funny that 2 years in a row I've managed to attend this around like some massive speed show that's also just happening at the same time.
Well, just quickly, speaking of speed, you're with them for a lot of the year. How does it work working on this while you're on the road so much?
I definitely stewed on it a lot.
Yeah.
It was hard because I was in America for almost 4 months this year. 2.5, I think, were touring with Speed, which was amazing. Such an inspiring ecosystem of full-time artists, really.
Yeah.
So really just seeing everyone run around and live like creative pirates and having no rules to follow was the coolest, most refreshing thing ever. I'm like, oh, I am wired like this too, you know?
Amazing.
It just might look different in my life or in this way. But being around your friends, crushing it and killing it and growing so rapidly brings out, I don't know, the inner animal in you. And I'm like, okay, I will go home and instead of sleep, just paint every night in mum's garage till, you know, God knows what hour.
That's kind of it, isn't it? It's like that. I often am like late at night writing, working on things.
Yeah.
I'm like, am I insane?
Well,
There is this kind of drive to it.
But we all are. So being around that, it normalizes a lot for me. And like, I mean, I've grown up with those guys, but I was sort of saying, hey, I'm thinking of, you know, there's an opportunity for me to do a show in Melbourne. It'd be the same week as your thing. Is that like too on the nose with all your business? And they're just like, do it. You know, like they're so encouraging and they're like, just shamelessly go for it, man. And like, you know, everyone's in town anyway and all that stuff.
Yeah.
So, it was a life-changing year for me, traveling with them, touring with them. They inspire me in every way. And, you know, I'm trying to carry that momentum into every part of my life. And
Fuck yeah.
they're infectious.
Yeah, they are.
Cheeky
Truly.
bastards.
Well, I mean, this show is a credit to you, mate. Congratulations.
Thank you, guys.
Before we wrap up, is there anything else you'd like to shout out or anything like that?
I just want to say a massive thanks to, again, Noise Complaint. Tom Sweetman helped me with the flyer and a lot of the merch and stuff. He does a lot for everyone in our world.
Yes.
He never lets...
Me personally.
Exactly. He almost never lets anyone pay him. So we've got to pay him back in some way.
Yeah.
Sam Octagon, Shal, a bunch of other people who just on the daily inspire me. But a massive thanks to you guys too.
Hey,
I
thank you, mate.
I love
thank
the other
you to
night,
you.
not just because I won the prize. That was sick, though.
That was
That
a
was a
great
little
outcome.
cherry on top.
Yeah.
Honestly. But yeah, big love. Thank you, guys.
Thank you, mate.
Hell
Thank
yeah.
you, Joel. Back to you,
Bye.
Ben. Thanks for that, Ben. And we also chatted to
Most of the other part of the chain. Sorry, the rhythm section of the chain.
the rhythm section of the chain.
We just got one more member to go, but we'll get there.
Yeah.
Rhythm section of the chain. Trunks 1
Trunks 1 and 2.
and 2 coming up, and Ruddzy.
And yeah, had a great chat with those guys. So enjoy that.
Yeah.
But we will see you on the next episode.
See you then.
Bye.
Bye.
Welcome to the Alley Boys. How are we?
Good.
Yeah, good.
We thought only fair to get other people from the band The Chain on our podcast.
Good to be here.
So, how have you found Melbourne this weekend? One of the great front bars of my life last night, I would say.
Yeah, it was maybe the worst.
It was electric.
It was
in a
like-
bad way.
It was a full disco
it was
vibe.
I saw
out.
3 men get kicked out of a cubicle.
Oh, did
once,
you?
yeah.
Really?
Okay.
I
Yeah.
had a lot of very, very loud screaming, and it was
Yeah.
terrifying every time.
So last night, the Scowl End at Secret World show, the pre-gig really for the Flatspot-Last ride show today. But yeah, one of the great logistical nightmares is organising a venue that has Christmas parties on in the front bar, work Chrissy parties, and then HC in the back.
I think you did pretty good at commandeering a whole space for us.
I
Yeah.
reckon I was at truly me coming into my finest.
Yeah. Can we have this place? Yes.
Well, and then once I locked it down, I was basically spent 3 hours making sure people didn't take the chairs from me.
400 emos versus 400 normies.
Yeah.
What could possibly go wrong?
That's it.
How much live music did you watch last night?
Not one lick. Literally didn't
Well,
see
I
a
took
band.
your door spot.
I was like, I gotta hold this table. There's no way I can't be watching bands.
Also, I just realized that the howler stamp is the word howler in slide italics. So I reckon I'm just going to get the stamp made up. So,
Get it tatted.
it's at it. They're classic. First time in a while for the chain being in Melbourne.
Yeah, last time was also weird as well. We're at
Yeah,
Revs.
Oh yeah.
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 Oh, for that.
Like a week after a man got stabbed.
Yes. Yeah. Oh yeah. You were the first. You're the first show that they had metal detectors.
We were,
Right?
we were
Yeah.
days after.
Yeah.
Days
Yeah,
off.
wasn't it? There was a brief spell where they were like, maybe the show's not going.
Close the
No,
door.
they emailed us on Monday morning saying, "Hey guys, we're closing the pub for 4 days, and then we're just going to reopen the night of your show. It's all good."
Yeah, right. Hoping it blows over.
Yeah, a moment of mourning for the Saturday.
But that was, I think that was the first show. Then they were like, we got to get metal detectors.
Yeah.
I mean, that being said, I definitely have talked about it on this, but the extortion show, and there was a guy that just had a cubicle as he had a square reader, and he was just standing at the cubicle door, and you just had to tap the square reader to go in.
I saw the exact same.
So he's still working.
He set up a franchise.
Hope your business is going well, mate.
We did have the Thai food there though, which
Yeah, the
was
Thai food is really
it's
good.
not bad.
Yeah, that's the kind of weird thing that throws everyone off. It's
Yeah.
like the food is actually sick.
Yeah, really
Yeah.
surprising.
All right, so big gig today. Pretty gassed up.
Yeah,
Big room here.
the biggest we have ever played by a long shot.
And just the single drummer today, you.
Just one drummer. I mean,
We really gassed this
I think
up.
I've cashed in all my tokens for 2 drummers. I think everyone's like, shut the fuck up.
Do you want to defend yourself that it's a gimmick? Or
I'm dodging all gimmick.
Yeah, I agree.
think it's the chain in final form. Everyone just hasn't realized
Yeah.
it yet.
I agree, and I will never get sick of it.
I've only heard the praise, so like,
I'm pushing for 2 bass players, so I don't need to play.
yeah, we've had our existence.
We don't need any more of that shit.
Yeah, one drummer. So
Yeah.
Yeah, a bit hard to fly over the. That's why Sex Pistols never went anywhere other than places with
hey,
new
I saw
people.
them in Brisbane.
Yeah, that's true.
Extortion did pull the pin times 5
Yes, that was very
with
funny.
Stoops.
Yeah.
And Sex was the drummer. That was sick.
Vulcan times 5. But yeah, obviously we had a funny chinwag with Tom yesterday at the studio. Just guest of the episode with Stain.
Just Chain. Yeah.
So you guys wrapped up about the split.
Yeah, I heard about it this morning.
Tom just loves to test his voice. Let's see how much I can output this weekend.
This man, I said to him yesterday, I was like, something about that throat of yours, brother. Not built for this.
How to solve it? 12 beers, extremely loud beer. Let's go.
Screaming with me.
Let's season it.
Yeah, that was a classic last night of having to yell at everyone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I feel like
Robin with the I'm not talking.
Robin with I'm not talking. But yeah, big fun weekend here in Melbourne.
Yeah.
The hardcore unction.
Yeah.
Yeah, the unction.
This is the unction.
We can't beat the unk allegations.
We're not. There's no one under 30 playing.
Yeah, sorry, young people.
Yeah. So album's been out for a while now. And first time sort of playing it in Melbourne. We're looking for a good, I think there's going to be a big response today.
I think this will be the best show of the year, probably for us. Yeah.
I think we got the best slot of the day, 4th out of 8.
Oh, yeah.
That is a great slot.
After the Secret World as well.
Yeah. Before people eat for dinner, you know?
Yeah. You're going to come, everyone's going to just wipe away the tears of happiness from seeing Secret World.
Yeah.
And then they're going to get barreled. Tom Sweetman's going to test his throat out.
Yeah, that should be good. I think we're playing a bunch of songs we wouldn't have played last year in Melbourne.
Fuck yeah.
Should be
Great.
cool.
Sick. Well, we told Tom yesterday, but record's amazing. People fucking love that thing. So
Yes.
good work.
Thank you.
Yes.
We're stoked on it.
Yeah. I'm looking forward to today. Can't wait to see you guys rock and roll up there.
Thanks for watching us out here.
Thanks for watching. Cheers. We're back in the beer garden.
We are
the
back.
Smokers, the piss alley.
Yeah,
we don't really know what this is yet.
Stinkiest place we could possibly be doing this.
I love it.
And we're now just standing in the back area, yelling at people as they walk past.
I got tracked down.
Come be on the podcast. This is a live podcast right now.
Now, introduce yourself to everyone who doesn't know.
All right. My name's Jake or Trunks. Been doing some Instagram stuff recently.
Yeah.
Bit of Bogan Hardlaw, as we're now officially calling it. That's me.
It's sick to see the stuff you've been doing because you've really been doing boots on the ground, going to the old venues. It's fucking awesome.
Well, I mean, I just wanted to shine a light on an era that kind of got forgotten.
Yeah.
Especially not those years, but Western Sydney kind of just died.
Yeah.
There's a show in particular
That was the catalyst.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure you played.
That would make sense.
Yeah.
I played.
It was Twitching Tongues Tour.
Yes. I played that. You think that was the
I think that show
Sorry.
was it wasn't your fault. That was the show. If you look at footage, it's a good one.
I mean, I had a big run of playing shows there. I've obviously talked about it on him before, but we used to go there. We would do the Sydney double. We'd drive up after work and we'd play the Sando or something on the Friday night, and then we would stay on the Saturday and go to Western Sydney and play one of the various different big halls.
What it's crazy is that Blacktown had 5 venues at one point.
Yeah.
And how?
Yeah.
Well, it's a time where stuff wasn't so tied to the cities. I feel like in Melbourne, the equivalent was there was a lot of suburban stuff and there was a lot of similar to a lot of places. But when you're I guess we're now seeing it again with Melbourne where people are playing down in Frankston and that's kind of its own thing. And it seems like it's coming back in Western Sydney as well.
Slowly.
Yeah.
Slowly. So far, it's just that Penrith venue. But it's cool. It's really cool to start seeing it. Some old heads coming back out, and it's really cool. Yeah.
But so the video stuff, what was the prompt for doing that for you?
I don't know. I was getting nostalgic, man. I just felt really nostalgic. I recently got into my old school laptop that had all these photos I'd taken from back then of mainly Alpha Park and Masonic Hall of like just people moshing. That was my photography. I literally, it used to be called Eshe's photography. And I would just take mosh photos of anyone moshing. Yeah. And I don't have all of them, but I wish I did. There were some good ones that I have in here that I know about, but I can't access because MySpace got rid of everything.
Well, I had a crazy thing a little while when I just did those shows recently, and I was like, there's got to be funnier photos that I don't have. And the first thing I looked was to try and see if any of the MySpace stuff was still like in there.
Yeah.
And it has random weird bits.
It's just so weird, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like,
it's
why
the profile photos there, but there's no content.
I also think my mindset at the time was like, our friend Callum is a real collector of things and a real archivist. Whereas I don't know, I don't think I thought about it enough. And I was like, my original MySpace I deleted. Yeah. And then the one that's sitting there is just like one that I kind of created again. And I thought like my photo bucket was going to have all this stuff in it. And it's got some stuff, but then there's...
I've hunted so hard. I've gone old Flickrs and all that crap. I'm like, nah, there's got to be something. But it's also one of those things where it was so long ago that now you've grown up. You look. At one point, you were so embarrassed by these photos, so you just deleted everything.
Yeah,
and now you're like, I wish I kept them. I wish I kept them.
Yeah. Now that I've grown up and my ego's in check, I wish it was there.
I want to laugh at the old photos of me, like just full big emo cringe and mosh shots.
We made a whole podcast out there.
But so. Is the intention keep going with it, keep going to various different places doing it? What's your vibe?
I think we've got 2 more in us.
Okay.
Yeah. I think we've got them planned, and I'm not going to say it just yet.
Right. Stay tuned.
Stay tuned. But yeah, people being like, "Oh, you should come to Melbourne and do them." I'm like, I could, but like, I'm doing these because I went. I can tell the story a little.
Sure.
Like, I don't know. Maybe I could. I could grab some old head from Melbourne. And, come. Tell me about this venue. Faffy and
get Faffy's hard drive on as well.
Dropbox.
He's an archive. He's got shit.
He's bonkers for it.
His knowledge is like truly unmatched. You're like, I was there and I don't even remember half the shit you're talking about.
Well, so where can people find it?
Trunks 1 and Trunks 2.
It's that easy.
It's that easy.
TRUUNX 1.
Fuck yeah. Thank you so much, man.
Thank you, guys. I appreciate it.
Can't wait to see the next 2 vids.
Yes.
Mate, we're back in the piss alley.
We're back in the piss alley.
Smells awesome in here.
Yeah. Literally, while you were in there, a guy took a piss right there.
I just had to walk past.
I just had to stand here like...
Smells like Monster Energy, I guess. Give me $20 for that.
Get the neon sign going.
So Rudzy's here with us.
Thank you, mate.
No, I had no choice, to be honest.
We're continuing the method of yelling at people as they walk in.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah.
So big year on the tools.
It's been a big year. This is the last show of about probably 250 speed shows this year.
Yeah.
And others included in that as well.
Yeah, fuck.
Which feels amazing. We just got back from 4 months pretty much on the road.
And
now we're in the piss alley. So I feel, thanks for having me.
The soaring heights of your career.
Exactly.
This is obviously the thing.
It's been a really good year. It's been awesome.
Yeah.
We definitely feel like we need some time off though. It's been full on. Yeah, imagine doing a social thing every day of your life. Then a gig.
Well, we've done 5 days of it, and we're fucked.
I'm ready to die.
I just turned 30, but I feel 45 today.
Obviously traveling the world, taking pics, doing everything. What was sort of the highlights for you this year?
Wow, man. I mean, the Turnstile tour was just insane to document that. Every single day is just like between 3 to like 10 to 12,000 people. That was really cool. Other than that, though, I think the thing I'm most proud of is just how big the local scenes are. And coming back after being away for 3 months, and it's just coexisting. I don't have to worry about it anymore.
And you guys just like back from tour straight to the local gig. It's fucking sick to see.
Just
rocking
awesome.
out.
I got back from 3 months, went in the FTP van for 3 days, which I can't resist. You know how cool it is. But that was so dope too. Sold out every show. But documenting that is in the true crux of what I love is those type of shows. You know what I mean? Obviously, the big touring is awesome, and we're doing
even with speed, it's a cultural thing that's changing every single day. So being there to document relative history is amazing.
Yeah.
But on local levels, like we haven't had shows like this in the last 20 years, probably.
Yeah.
No way.
I mean, and I think particularly like we were talking about before, just like, yes, this week there was a thing on every day, and it's Christmas is in a week.
Yes.
Like,
And they're all being
they've
full, well
all been
attended.
good. Yeah. And even like the mix of stuff too, like us doing the live show was really good too, and like it's a different version of the kind of same thing. Yeah, it's been going to Joel's art show, like seeing all this stuff. It's been awesome.
Everyone's winning.
And it seemed like on that tour, like, your stuff was already at such a high level, and then you've leveled up again. Like, you're just constantly on the trigger. There's no way this guy's not getting better.
I got a 9 mil in my pant pocket right now.
Like, it was great to see, like, the photos of, like, Amel and the Sniffers, because, like, seeing your photos in slightly different context of a different style of band and just being like, I don't think I'd seen someone take photos of them like that.
Yeah.
It was incredible to see.
Wow,
it was
thank you.
really, really special.
It's before I was doing speed, I was also touring with all sorts of different genres of bands around the world in big light shows with lighting productions, all like done by an LD, and that's great because I've got two very versatile areas of what I can do, but I don't get to flex it too often.
Well, you definitely flexed it.
It's awesome, but that was such a cool thing, like especially working with a number of Australian bands on a tour package. That's a very rare opportunity to do that. Thanks, man. It was awesome. I just love taking pics of whatever.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It was like, really cool to see. Yeah.
Yeah.
And so what now? Resting for a little bit.
Honestly, resting. Matto's on my case about the Mauler 7-inch, so he writes riffs.
You're back, mate. Time to get in the band again.
His riff sounds like he's drunk and on benzos, so I'll probably have to do that to write the Mauler 7-inch. But
it's got a real trap vibe.
Exactly, yeah. But I'm going to try and write music when I'm home.
Yeah.
Also, just work on more like personal photo projects, I think, and just do some more street stuff and just shoot things that are different to music.
Yeah.
Just to try and train my brain to do other things.
Yeah. Oh, and how was you guys did a show in Sydney the other day as well? How that
awesome. Oh, it was amazing, man. Atiba, Hartley, Shal, Jesse Lazot, a couple big dogs in there.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
know.
That was great. Just seeing my name on the flyer for that was nuts. That's like playing with Metallica or something. It was dope. I did no black and white pics or speed photos, so it was awesome.
And was that like a rule you set for yourself?
Nobody knew it was my work. So I got to see people interpreting a random artist for a while, which is good.
Step outside yourself a little
exactly.
bit.
But there was work there from 2016 up until now, of just random bits and pieces. The basis of the show was that it wasn't live music; it was all the B-roll stuff.
Yeah, sure.
So hopefully we'll do one next year and get more artists involved. Yeah. But it was just cool to show. I think photography is, in Australia at least, is definitely shown digitally a lot.
Yeah.
Photo show wise, I think there needs to be more of that.
Yeah.
The physical thing is what we all love. As the old heads. You know what I mean? But it's definitely missing from that type of thing.
Yeah, and I think it takes some people doing it a bit, like we were chatting to Joel the other day about, like, particularly in this stuff, stepping a little bit outside your comfort zone to kind of do something a bit different or something someone hasn't done for a while. It's like a great thing to see, like that there's this, you can go and experience it in person.
Yeah, even for me, I hadn't seen those photos printed my whole life, you know what I mean? I haven't even done, besides doing a few zines back in the day, just collective ones, I haven't done or printed my own work in almost the last 8 years. It gives it a whole different context. You can see the texture of the paper, and it's like, it makes you think about your work differently.
Yeah, and I guess so much of stuff is being seen on a phone or where, some of the nuance of it is not really being kind of picked up. Yeah.
It's awesome, man. I mean, my attention span's about 10 seconds. That's
So
all
it's
it
a new
is.
thing. It's
Exactly. I couldn't even look at my work for that. But yeah, very happy with that. And then, and also every time I come back from tour, there's just more photographers that are doing it that are really good. And they don't even give a shit about me. I got to a show, they push me out of the way. I'm like, that's exactly what I want.
Yes, exactly.
You want to foster that,
More people need to take photos, even if it is having a point and shoot on you and taking photos of your friends. That's the most important thing. Really.
Yeah, well, I mean, like we were talking about before, but it's like the coolest thing about it for those of us that don't do it is like, I got all this like documented memories of my shit now that I look good in them because
100%.
someone took a nice photo of me.
It's so awesome, man. But I'm just G'd up in general. Today's going to be awesome.
So it's going to be a lot of fun.
It'll be sick. Well, thank you for coming and talking to us.
No worries.
Thank you so much, man.
No worries.
Appreciate it.
See you in there.
See you in
there.
Bye.